Hello and welcome to the coverage of YCS Bochum 2018. It's one of those events where we need the number of the year at the very end because we are here for the fifth time. 2010, 13, 15, 16 and 18. Now 18. Yeah, that's it. We got it. Thank you so much.
We shouldn't do maths on stream.
We should not do that, yeah. In the past, we've had some of the most memorable moments in Bochum. The first ever European Championship. Michael Grüner won 2010 with Plan Synchro. Alpay Engin won with something. That was like one of the first events that he won after he won like so many things. And just last year.
Yeah, we had an amazing revenge story kind of culminate here at Bochum. We had Billy Brake, who came over from the US. It was his first time over from the US. And we interviewed him, and at the end of the interview, he actually said, "Oh yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow when I'm going to win, and we will do the winners interview." Oh yeah, that's funny. And then it happened. So Joshua Schmidt came out undefeated with Billy Brake in the finals, and Billy was just able to take it.
Right.
But that was the setup for the revenge that actually happened in Prague, where Billy was defeated by Joshua.
And he never came back to Europe after that.
Yeah, that was it. Joshua said, "No, I'm done with this."
Right. Even though we've been so many times in Bochum, it's actually the first time for you, Thomas.
Yes.
Which is super surprising to me.
Well, for the first events in Bochum, I wasn't yet playing, and some of the recent ones have just not lined up for me with my friends being busy and things like that. But I'm really excited to be here, and the venue looks fantastic, so it should be a good weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. Bochum is always a nice place to be, not just because of the venue and because of the dueling, it's also the city. It's actually the heart of like Mega City 1 in Germany. This is like the most dense populated area in Germany. So you have a couple of cities all surrounding Bochum, got Dortmund, Duisburg, Essen, and so on and so on and so on. And all of those guys, all the students from those various cities, they are actually coming to Bochum to party in the evening. So sometimes some players are missing out on day 2 in the morning for some reason. So
wouldn't be the first time, it wouldn't be the last time.
Yeah, so that's another thing that we're going to be seeing this weekend. And of course some exciting dueling with just some new sets that have been released.
Yeah, so we just recently had Extreme Force being released. A lot of really impactful cards, as was seen at YCS Atlanta coming out of that set.
And so what do you think, Thomas? What's the deck to beat this weekend?
As Luke says, Extreme Force has really shaken things up a bit. The release of Heavy Metal Foes Electromite puts Pendulum Magicians in a position to absolutely storm this event. So they have the consistency, they have the inevitability, and I just think that they're really a force to be reckoned with right now.
Yeah, really got all the way to the top.
If I don't want to play this particular deck, what would you say is the second best?
I think that Trickstars are certainly going to be a popular choice, but they really struggle to beat it, so possibly True Draco might be your best choice to have a counter strategy for the boards that will be set up turn 1.
I can tell you can keep going for a little while, so we're going to talk about that in our metagame breakdown. Other things we're going to have in store for you guys this weekend. Of course, as always, plenty of feature matches. Every single round we're going to have a feature match with 2 players. We're trying very hard to pick the creative decks that we're going to see this weekend. We also have a lot of veterans in the venue. There's a very good chance that we have more than 1,000 players again, just like almost every time we are in Bochum. So we're going to have that for you. And like we had at the last time, for the first time ever, we're going to have players talking about the matchups.
Yeah, at the start of each round we grab, well, not the start of each round, but the start of each round you'll see some pre-recorded content we did with a few of the pro players that we have here in the venue. Just, taking us through what each deck does, its strengths and weaknesses, and the matchups between those top decks.
Right. So all of that and even more we got in store for you guys this weekend. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back with our round 1 feature match.